What's up, guys? Coming to you, I want to talk to you about the Spider Punisher. When I saw this cover, I was like, dude, that is amazing. Amazing. So, this, like I said in the title, might be the best Marvel comic that has been made in the last 20 years. It is so good. So good. Okay, 10 years. We'll say 10 years. Amazing. Amazing Spider-Man. So basically, everything happened except for when Peter Parker. Well, he does a little different when he's fighting at the beginning of his career. But when Uncle Ben dies, instead of just beating the guy, he kills him and he steals the gun. And so then he doesn't immediately start killing everybody until all of his villains end up coming back and being even more vindictive. And then he realizes, oh, if I don't put these guys down, they're gonna keep coming back and do even more things to hurt people. So he becomes the Punisher. And so and that's where this comes in. He in this series, he actually has the skull to begin with. So you'll see him with the Punisher skull, and that's before Uncle Ben dies, or before he kills anybody. And it really just tells the whole story of Peter Parker, minus MJ, because he ends up with Gwen Stacy, which I'm not opposed to. I like Gwen Stacy, but Peter Parker and MJ, that's the real deal there. Anyways, so he starts killing his villains. You see, like him, they're killing each of the Sinister Six. I think that's who they are. Yeah, so he kills each of the Sinister Six. He tells you how. It starts off with the Green Goblin. He's the one that really makes him realize that he needs to become lethal. And and then like after he's killed the Sinister Six and he stopped a lot of things, crime goes down. So he stops for a while and he graduates high school and becomes a college student. And you see the story of how he meets Gwen Stacy, and you see Harry and Gwen and MJ and everybody there. It's pretty cool. This little page didn't make any sense to me, but everything else in this issue was excellent. So you see him battle Harry Osborn as the Green Goblin, and he actually tries to save Harry. I mean, not Harry, Norman. He actually tries to save Norman Osborn, and he has sudden amnesia because of what happens in the battle. But then eventually he comes back and tries to kill Gwen Stacy. And you see him here at the bridge holding Gwen Stacy up. And so instead of jumping off himself, he shoots and kills Norman Osborn, and then leaps off the bridge and saves Gwen Stacy. Somehow he saves her, so that's pretty sweet that he actually gets to save her. And then he realizes that he's going to put up the costume. You see him kind of shredding the costume right there. He gives it up so that he can be the best person that he can, because his responsibility now is to make the woman he loves happy. What a great ending. And then you see him leaving as he throws away the Spider Punisher costume. And then lastly, we see at the very end a one-page explanation about Frank Castle. You see the Castle family get murdered, and then you see Frank Castle pick up the Punisher outfit. Hilarious. that he's back. And of course, he took the. So Spider-Man basically becomes the character that inspires the Punisher. Oh, that's just really great. Really great. I love this issue. Man, if were a series, I would totally read it. This was so good. Like, it wasn't funny. Spider-Man's usually pretty funny, but that's okay. A serious, if he became the Punisher, he would be serious. I didn't really care for the Punisher series. I think I got the first one because of the cover. It had a Fantastic Four cover, and I didn't really care for it. It was okay. Didn't really like some of the artwork in it. The issue was alright. It was very wordy. It was hard to really follow while you were reading. Just didn't really care for it. This was very simple. And the fact that it was telling the story of Peter Parker was awesome. Just a slight difference in that he's killing everybody. And look at that cover. That cover is just amazing. It's really good. I really love this issue. Really great. Highly recommend it. If you haven't read it, get out there and go. It's really excellent. And that's about all I got, man. I would totally read this. I'm so excited that we're getting actually good books again over at Marvel. We've had the 2-in-1 with Zdarsky. That's been great. We've had the Fantastic Four, which has been really good. And then this has been awesome. So I'm excited to see Marvel making a turn back for the better. So we'll see. Hopefully Marvel Comics will be back up and be the giant that we all know and love, and maybe that'll actually help DC get better. So Marvel goes off the deep end. DC does really amazing with Rebirth and starts to bring Marvel back, and now DC's starting to go the other way, and we're hoping Marvel will be good enough to bring DC back. So we'll see. Hopefully, with all this stupid Heroes in Crisis and killing off all the Titans and making them terrible characters, we'll go away. So sorry to add that at the end of here, but this was amazing. This is really excellent. If you haven't, go buy it. Really great read. Really excellent. Awesome. So let me know what you thought about it, and I will catch you next time. Peace.